Okay. Well, good luck to them then. Good luck to them. Good luck to them. It's like, okay. So the point is now.
It's not my prime minister.
Okay.
I'm a British Jew.
Okay.
My prime minister was Boris Johnson, Bojo, not Netanyahu.
Okay.
Bojo, he calls letterboxes.
But what he said there, what did he say in that?
As far as I know, he said that Muslims.
No, but what he also said, what he said was offensive. But what he was actually expressing was he would defend
Well,
their right to wear what they want.
He also insinuated in his book that Jews are ruling the
I
world.
know you said that at the beginning, so I got to go.
Are you aware of that article?
Oh, and I said when you.
Can I pull it out?
No. And I said I'm going to go away and read it. I've already said
Okay.
that.
If that's the case, then is he your prime minister?
And just about to close the statement. Have you closed the statement?
Okay, closing statement is Jews, Muslims, patriots, everybody should stand in solidarity against all forms of extremism. The UK is an incredibly tolerant and liberal nation.
Absolutely.
And when racists surface, we rise up against them.
Yes.
We smashed Mosley in the black shirts. We smashed Nick Griffin in the BNP. We pushed these extremist movements to the fringes. And Alhamdulillah, thank God, Baruch Hashem, we pushed Jeremy Corbyn out. And hopefully a more moderate Labour movement will emerge, and we can all get back to voting Labour. I come from a strong left-wing family, historically. For me, Jews and Muslims have a rich history of coexistence and peace. There's been bad times and good times, but I prefer to focus on the good. I've got many Muslim friends. Many of them come to this park. The overwhelming majority of Muslims are ordinary, good, decent people, and we should all stand in opposition to the extremists, whether they come from the extreme Islamic community, the Jewish community, or the British community, like the English indigenous community. We should stand in opposition to them. And so
I agree with Joseph.
So for me, I think this park polarizes people. This park brings out the worst of people. It pits people who should be allies against each other. Because you're a Muslim, I'm a Jew. You're pro-Palestinian, I'm Zionist. You're Labour, I'm not Tory, but if I was Tory, I'm Tory. And so this park is the worst representation of humanity, and it's got much worse since the cameras came here. I used to come here 7-8 years ago, and it was all the Muslims loved me, literally, and I loved all the Muslims. The cameras turn up and suddenly we're at each other's throats because it's all about ego. I have no ill feelings to you, Adnan. I've actually seen you speaking out against extremism. I know some people say that there's things that have happened in your past. I don't see that. I see you taking a strong stance against extremism, whether it's coming from the far right or the Muslim community.
But then you need to come out. Then you need to come out and make that clear to these.
Literally, there's like 8 cameras here.
Okay. Now you're doing it. Thank you. Yeah. Are you finished?
Yes, because Labour are a fascist party that you support, and we can get onto that over there in a different debate.
Okay. Are you finished with the statement?
Yeah, I'm just getting.
I agree with most of what Joseph said, apart from Jeremy Corbyn and his alleged anti-Semitism. I believe Boris Johnson is more of a fascist. If Jeremy Corbyn is a fascist, if he is, it's a big if, then Boris Johnson is more of a fascist because he has made worse statements against minorities and vulnerable people, including the Jewish people, which Joseph, for some reason, does not want to acknowledge. So it's not about personalities. It's about living together as humans in peace. We want peace in this world. Myself and Joseph, I'm pretty sure he doesn't want innocent people to die. I don't want innocent people to die. There's a lot of hate in the world. There's a lot of misconception. Okay, we need to come together as humans, as brothers and sisters in humanity, to do away with this hate and deliberate misconceptions spread by some agenda-driven Islamophobes or anti-Semites. We both agree that anti-Semitism is an evil. So is Islamophobia. Islamophobia is a global phenomenon now, and for some reason we see the Israeli Prime Minister on the front line pumping Islamophobia or supporting Islamophobia wherever he sees it. You will see him there. You will see him. It's not even hidden anymore, right? So people like Joseph, when you see that, for example, I am originally from Pakistan. If I see Imran Khan making an anti-Semitic statement, I would come and say, this is wrong. You are actually putting an entire race of people in danger. You're spreading hate against them. Likewise, if a Western leader is making irresponsible statements against the Muslims of the world, then they are equally responsible in this. So there is global Islamophobia. There is global Islamophobia. Islamophobia is a global phenomenon, and anti-Semitism has done what it had to do in the past, like the genocide of the Jewish people during the Middle Ages in Europe, in Europe, and then what happened in the 40s in Nazi Germany. We condemn them wholeheartedly. We condemn those actions. Now, likewise, we want the Jewish people who suffer daily to stand with us.
They do.
Yeah.
There was recently about 35 Holocaust
And they
victims.
do, absolutely, they do, and we really appreciate
Yeah,
that.
they came together and they said we actually condemn. They were saying basically Zionism and anti-Semitism are two separate things. So they were there to condemn Zionism. I'm sure you know about 30 or 35 of Holocaust victims came together and they actually condemned.
Are you talking about the letter?
Yeah, the letter they wrote.
Yeah, the
together,
letter
yeah,
was
yeah.
proven to be actually fraudulent, but we can
As far as I know, that's
But what, no, normal Finkelstein, and is he Jewish?
We're basically trying to do a positive message.
Yeah. I think we should end with a positive note. Myself and Joseph have agreed on most things. We have disagreed on Zionism, its definition, and what it's doing in the Middle East and all that, and what the Israelis are doing, or other things. But we agree on condemning and confronting. Yes.
So very, very quickly, then I'll give you the mic. 'Cause I think it's very important. In this conversation, you will not have seen me attack Islam once. Adnan is closing his comments to attack Zionism. There's literally, instead of building bridges and making peace, you're using your final words to attack my community. 90% of the world's Jews support Israel.
religion.
No. 90% of the world's Jews support Israel. So you're by proxy attacking the overwhelming majority of Jews. So if you are genuinely a peace and a bridge builder, use this platform to bring us together, rather because I'm not here saying Muslims. I'm actually saying most Muslims are good people. Most Jews are Zionists. The overwhelming majority of Jews are Zionists. It's actually the only thing that Jews agree on. Most Jews aren't religious. Most Jews are like Orthodox. Most Jews are Zionists. And so use this platform to build bridges
can I
rather
say
than
something?
If most Muslims today started to support ISIS,
about to say that.
okay, if most Muslims today,
Then don't
let's
pretend you're a friend of the Jews.
wait,
Would it be wrong if you
okay,
condemned
wait,
that you're against
okay, wait. If most Muslims ended up supporting an ideology like ISIS, and we were the minority, for example, only 10% of the Muslims, I would still stand here and condemn ISIS. Why? Because of our principles, because of what ISIS have done. Wait, let me finish. Let me finish, please. Let me finish. Because of what ISIS have done. What we look at Zionism today, what Zionism is doing today in Palestine is all.
Then you're not a friend of the Jewish people, but at least be genuine.
No, that's your deduction.
The overwhelming majority of Jews in the world support Israel.
I
They're
have.
wrong.
So if they're wrong,
if they're wrong?
if they're wrong, it's fine. But don't pretend you're their friend. If you're calling
We're
them
not.
baby killers,
Okay.
you're calling them all
Okay.
these things.
Yes.
Don't
Let
pretend
us
you're
clarify.
our friend.
Let us
Don't pretend
clarify.
you're our friend.
Okay.
Jews, Zionists.
Ali,
Don't get it
Ali, wait. Let me clarify. We are friends of the Jewish people. Let me finish.
With a tiny amount of Jews that agree with you.
Let me finish. We are a friend of the Jewish people. Our history, over 1,000 years of Muslim civilization, we took the Jewish people into our arms. We protected them against all sorts of extremism, crusader aggression of the church, aggression from Christian Europe. The Jews took refuge with the Muslims in North Africa, in Ottoman lands, even as far as Mughal India. There were Jews there. We took the Jewish people into our arms. Our history testifies to the fact that we are a friend to the Jewish people.
Unless
However,
they are
having
living
said
in their own land.
that, we are not a friend to Zionists. Whether they are, wait. No, wait. Let me
You're
finish.
not a friend to
Let me
Jews.
finish.
You're not a friend to free Jews. You're a friend to Jews as long as they're under you.
Okay.
As long as a
You
Jew
have
is
to,
under you, you're fine.
Joseph, you have to let me finish. Be decent, please. Now that we're ending the conversation, Joseph
Salam corner, guys.
Calm down.
Joseph himself said that there are Christian Zionists, there are Muslim Zionists, and there are Jewish Zionists. So our problem is with Zionism. It's not with the Jewish people, because Zionism is a political ideology which is adopted by some Christians, by some Muslims, and by some Jewish people. So Zionism doesn't mean Jewish people.
The Jew is fine as long as he's a
Last
dhimmi.
word.
The Jew is fine as long as he's under Islam or under Christianity.
Okay. Now, in order to see the details on this question, watch my discussion with Joseph on Muhammad Hijab's channel, where myself and Joseph have talked about this issue of jizya and all that. Thank you very much for listening to.